Good morning. It's day 4 of my Falls to Hotham Circuit. I'm just shuffling my way past Blairs Hut now, heading up towards Westons Hut. I'll probably stop for breakfast up there. I reckon it's about 8 now. It was surprisingly windy night down here last night. So I'm not too sure whether the forecast changed or whether it's just a strange thing with the wind funneling down the valley or something. But yeah, they weren't predicting much wind at all, so it would have been pretty windy up the tops, I guess. We'll see how we go tonight when we get up the high plains. And, I don't know, middle of the day, I guess I'll get up there. All right, I'll swing the camera around, show you what I'm looking at, but it's basically going to be an uphill grunt for a while now, I reckon. All right, take it easy. So I'm climbing in the shade at the moment. I don't know whether that's good or bad. My fingers are aching, but once the sun hits me, I'll be pretty warm. So yeah, it was a bit breezy in the duplex last night. The wind really picked up at about 3 in the morning. It's probably made about half the distance, maybe a bit more, from Blairs Hut up to Westons. The sun's about to hit me, I think. Fingers will be happy, the rest of me not so much. So I'm starting to get a few views. That's Diamantina. I came down yesterday. It's a bit cloudier up there. That's the first good look at Feathertop for the day. All right, made it up to Westons Hut. Time for brekkie. That was about an hour from Blairs, maybe an hour and a touch. There's not a lot of camping here. There's a spot there, maybe a couple of spots here. It's pretty slopey, that's all. All right, there's meant to be a tap. This could be it here. Running from a spring somewhere, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll have a look later. I'm going to eat first. Okay, Westons Hut is nice. I've never been here before. It's been rebuilt, got burnt down in the fires 10 or so years ago, but it's been rebuilt in a kind of authentic cattleman's kind of tradition. Let's grab my water. So I've worked out the water situation. I don't think there's a dunny here, from what I can see. No, but the water is over here. So I don't know how I'm going to do this with the camera in my hand, but it's a bit tricky. The tap's broken, so they've cable tied the hose up. So you got to slide the cable tie off, fill your water bottle, and then there's a few more cable ties there. Slide the cable ties back on again so it doesn't just keep draining down the hill. Okay, time to leave this nice spot and get up onto the high plains. So I've got another hour or so's hard work in front of me. Maybe not, maybe an hour. And then I should be have some good walking for a few hours. I'll have some easier walking. All right, no use waffling on. Let's get on with it, eh? So I'm getting closer to the kind of plateau of the high plains. The walking's eased off a fair bit now. And the good thing is, up here, there's views everywhere. So anytime I want to stop, catch my breath, there's always something pretty sweet to look at. So I'm basically tracking my way around the headwaters of that creek. That's Jaithmathang Creek. Yeah, easy for you to say. So I'm going to head up here and then around the ridge and then down over there to Jaithmathang this afternoon. That's the theory. We'll see how it goes, eh? Well, that wind from last night's definitely dropped off, which is good up here. That's Mount Jim. I'm about to swing down that way though. Okay, back at pole 333. Tracks coming in from everywhere, pole lines. That's where I headed over to Hotham the other day. That one going straight ahead is where I came in. So that's your Falls to Hotham, your classic Falls to Hotham walk. I'm heading out here towards Tawonga huts now. So yeah, that's Feathertop. That's Jaithmathang in front of me, that kind of craggy black looking one with the black kind of rocks. Before I go up there, I drop down to Tawonga huts. In between Feathertop, through the valley over, that's buffalo in the distance. Okay, just dropped down from pole 333. I've met the Pretty Valley kind of Tawonga huts track. I'm not sure the official name of it. I'm just going to drop down to the huts now and then climb a mountain in the afternoon. I've left my pack stashed in the grass, so hope that's still there when I get back. It would be rather suboptimal if someone ever stole it, but the chances of someone actually stealing it out here are pretty remote, I think, because they'd have to carry it out. So I'm at Tawonga huts. Geez, the people scattered around here. They've got massive eskies, and I'm not sure how. Maybe they're doing maybe it's rangers or someone doing a working on something out there. So they've got like stuff everywhere. Anyway, no one's there at the moment, so they've all, they must be out in the track somewhere. They could be up where I'm going. So yeah, this is Tawonga Huts. That's the one that's normally open. I can't remember where that one's, I think that one's normally locked. You got the dunny over there and another little shelter, I think. And there's another one in the trees over here. There's a few. They're all on the rustic side though. I think this one here is probably the most livable. Alright, let's get up this hill there. So it's been a while since I've walked this track. It can be a little on the vague side sometimes. The last time I walked it, it was good. The time before that was very vague. So we'll see what we find this time. There's that other little hut that I was telling you about. So the track's pretty good so far. I'll see how it goes when I get in the scrubby stuff near the top. But there's definitely a pad up here that's pretty good. And there was last time too, there's a few track markers around. It's chest high grass I'm wading through there at the moment. It's a very pretty climb, this one. And the views from the top are fairly extensive too, so it's well worth it if you find yourself at Tawonga Huts. It's a fair walk to get to Tawonga Huts. Okay, I made it up to Mount Jaithmathang. That's where I was this morning, coming up that spur over there. That's Hotham in the distance over there, and the Razorback and Feathertop. That's Buffalo and the Smudge in the distance, the big flat one. That's Fainter over there, and that big brooding one in the distance is Bogong. And Falls Creek is behind the can in the distance. So I'm dropping down into that valley before climbing up behind it. There's like a fire track you can maybe see. I don't know if the hut's coming up in the valley. That's Tawonga Huts. And there's a fire track kind of going over that hill there. That's my afternoon's adventure. Okay, I'm reunited with my pack. Heading towards Pretty Valley now. Just climbed up out of Tawonga Huts, which is down the bottom of that valley there. If you can see the tents. There's a school group going down as well. It's going to be busy down there tonight. So I'm at the memorial to one of the old cattlemen that used to live or used to work up here. So that's where I'm hoping to camp, down the bottom there. We shall see how we go. Mount Mackay over there. Well, Tea's cooking. I'm down near Pretty Valley. Last night on my Falls to Hotham Circuit walk. What a magic spot. Okay, day 4 on my little Falls to Hotham Circuit is done. Walked about 17.9, climbed just over 1,000, I think it was 1,080 today. On another absolutely brilliant day. Dropped down to, climbed up past Westons Hut. It's the first time I've been to Westons, so that was interesting. And then climbed up onto the high plains, over to Tawonga huts, up to Mount Jaithmathang I. That's a beautiful mountain, that one. Very rocky and bouldery, and yeah, lots of, on the way up, there's some nice snow gums and some little snow plains. And then I've wandered over here to Pretty Valley to camp for the night. So just above the pondage. There's no one around, so that's good. All right, tomorrow is another day that I haven't walked the route, so I'm following the road out towards Falls Creek, and then I'm going to drop down. I think I'm going to drop down like a ski run to hit Rocky Valley, and then follow Rocky Valley around the shore and cross the dam wall back to Heathy Spur. So that's the theory. We'll see how it goes in real life. All right, I'll catch you in the morning.